Hi, everyone, and welcome to knowledge.bots, where we develop AI-powered solutions to provide expert support for complex industries. Today, we're going to be discussing a solution for one of our law firm clients. We've built an AI-driven document interpreter. This is a very powerful tool that provides law firms with the ability to extract critical data from otherwise complex documents in just seconds. As you can imagine, this simple tool saves countless hours of tedious work sifting through legal documents. So let's jump into the demo. So let's say that you're a real estate attorney and you wanted to interpret some new legal documents coming out from New York State. In this case, we're going to interpret this Residential Tenants' Rights Guide, which, as you can see, is a 71-page document released by New York State a few years ago when they updated their tenants' rights laws. This is a very large, complicated set of laws across, I believe, multiple pieces of legislation that affects both tenants and landlords. So let's say you have a client who's looking to become a landlord in New York State, and you want to make sure that you understand this in full and get the questions answered very quickly, at least initial questions that you need. So all we have to do here is upload the document into the tool, and then we'll ask it questions. So let's start with some sort of simplification. So what are the major implications of this document? So simply ask your question, hit submit, and the AI will read through this document and provide you with an immediate answer. Major implications are that tenants in New York State have legal rights protections and can enforce if their landlords fail to meet their obligations, so on and so forth. So let's get a little bit more specific here. What is the current guidance for rent increases in New York State? Once again, the tool is going to consider your question within the context of this document and provide you with an answer. Rent increases in New York depend on whether the apartment is rent regulated or not. For non-regulated apartments, landlords are free to charge any rent agreed upon the parties. However, the landlord intends to increase the rent by more than 5%, they must provide advanced written notice. So gives you some caveats here as well. And rent-regulated apartments, maximum rent increases each year are set by local rent guideline boards. All right, let's ask another question. What classes are protected against discrimination? All right, and we have this listed here. Race, creed, color, national origin, so on and so forth. And it even notes in New York City, additional protections are provided for sexual orientation, partnership status, and immigration status. All right, let's do one more question on this document. What application fees can a landlord charge? That, I believe, changed with this legislation here as well. So let's make sure it gets the right answer, which it does. According to the context, landlord can charge a fee for credit and background check with maximum amount being $20. So they cannot charge more than $20. Excellent. All right, let's say we have a different document we want to interpret. Let's look at something a bit more complicated. In this case, I'm going to upload the entire Citizens United court case, which I have listed here. You can see it's 176 pages. In this case, it's in PDF form, but I got this actual document from the Library of Congress. And you can see, imagine reading through this, how tedious it would be. So let's see what our AI can do here. What are the key findings of this case? And let's see if it can summarize the key findings for us and present it in a way that's quick and easy for us to read and interpret. This one's taking a little bit longer because it is a larger document, but that's okay because we want to make sure that it's getting all the information it needs. All right, here we are. Key findings of this case. The government cannot restrict corporations and unions from using their general treasury funds to make independent expenditures for political speech. So on and so forth. You can pause the video if you'd like to read through these and make sure everything looks good. But there are definitely some important findings here. Corporations have the same rights as individuals when it comes to political speech, so on and so forth. So let's ask a little bit more of an insightful question. What impact will this case have on U.S. elections? And let's see what our AI can deduce from this document and what kind of thoughtful answer it will provide for us here. All right, the impact of Citizens United is significant. Repeating here that it allows corporations and unions to spend unlimited amounts of money, including funding advertisements, supporting or opposing specific candidates. This has led to a surge in political advertising, particularly negative ads. This decision has also led to the rise of super PACs and increasing spending by outside groups in elections. Critics argue that this decision has allowed for the influence of money in politics to grow and has given wealthy individuals and corporations unfair advantage in elections. So you can see here, we're even getting a bit more insight from the AI on just the impact that this document has had on our US elections. So that's the demo here for this document interpreter. Thank you for your time. And if you're interested in any more information on this or any of our knowledge bots, feel free to reach out to us at the email in the description below. Thanks and have a great day.